Natural born hustler, stunning is my strong suit. Flexing with 100 cash, look at what these songs do. Can't stand the baller, baby, I do what I want to. I be with some steppers, I don't care about what you gon' do. Wear shit like the Warriors, all my gon' shoot. He gon' have to take a loss, so my gon' too. I know a bad, know who she belong to. I just picked the Cuban up for Wacky, G Stones new. Dolce and Gabbana's on my feet and these my favorite pal. Got a lot to lose, still can't be scared to take it down. I was in them slums, get dreadful like some Haitian hell. I come from that zoo, it's just Cobras, pigs, and nature now. 1300 block up, I call my last cases there. Ain't no second chances in this shit, so we can't play it fair.
We welcome you to Tiger Stadium, and we're going to go straight down to the field where the national anthem is being played. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tiger Stadium on the campus of Bentonville High School. It's Friday night, and it's time for high school football in the state of Arkansas, and you won't find a better game in all of the state than the one we have right here at Tiger Stadium as the Bentonville Tigers host the Lee Summit North Broncos. Hello once again, everyone. I'm John Mackerel, and I'm joined alongside my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne, and Donnie, week 3 of the Arkansas high school football season. The Tigers enter tonight's game at 2-0 on the season. An opening win over on the road against Union High School from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and a dominating performance 2 weeks ago against the Conway Wampus Cats here in the home opener. But another opponent tonight, Donnie, and it's a good one in Lee Summit North. These two teams faced each other last year as we traveled up to Lee Summit outside of Kansas City. Didn't go well for the Tigers that night, but they certainly are hoping for a better ball game tonight.
That's right. John, and Lee Summit comes into tonight, like you said, 3-0. Beat a couple of powerhouses in the Kansas City area. They beat Ray-Pec, and they beat Mill Valley last week 31-21 in that game last week against Mill Valley, Kansas. That team, if you remember, Bentonville went up and played them during one of the COVID years. And that is a really good team there on the Kansas side. And then also Raymore Peculiar, Ray-Pec, as everyone up there calls them, always in the state running there in Missouri. So 2 good wins for this team. And last year didn't go Bentonville's way, a little sloppy. I think that game we had more turnovers in that game than we did the rest of the year. So Bentonville looking for a quick turnaround to pull off the victory tonight, and Bentonville's going to rely on their defense, John. Bentonville's only allowed, after playing Union and then Conway, Bentonville's only given up 31 points in those 2 games, and with one of those games being against Conway, that low defensive score of 31, John, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Bentonville has been playing on all cylinders on both sides of the football, and we hope we can see a performance like we saw against Conway 2 weeks ago. But, hey, I'll tell you right now, we're going to go down to the sidelines. We've got our student sideline reporter, Camden Randall. Camden, you down there with us tonight?
Yeah, guys, Lee Summit's a very good team, like you said. They beat some powerhouses in the Kansas City area. They're 3-0. We lost to them last year 39-24, but we also lost to Conway by 30, and we almost won by 30 this year. So we're a much improved team, and we hope to win this game. And either way, this should be a really good game. So thank you, guys. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Camden Randall down there for us. We're going to be coming back to him throughout the first half here. Appreciate the job and the work they're doing down there. And looks like the Spirit Squads are getting ready to help the Tigers come onto the field. Donnie, this scene never gets old out here as the Bentonville Tigers will enter through the Tiger Athletic Complex right there. And I just love the scene out here at Tiger Stadium.
And John, good scene, good high school football scene. Anytime the garage door comes up, you see the smoke, and then you see the student section throw the baby powder. It gets everyone ready for football.
Well, we are about 9 minutes away from kickoff of tonight's game. We're going to bring you the captains as soon as they exit the locker room, and we're going to try to go down to the field for tonight's coin toss. And Donnie, once again, talk a little bit about what this Lee Summit North team, how they're going to try to attack the Tigers tonight.
John, they come into tonight, they're going to want to be balanced offensively. Quarterback, led by senior quarterback Stephen Thomas. He comes into tonight, he's 40 of 59. That's a completion percentage of 67%. Only throws for about 165, is averaging 165 yards a game. Has thrown for 6 touchdowns and only 1 interception. The ground game is where they really want to go out of their offense. Bryce Thompson, junior running back. He is the leading rusher on this team. He's got 332 yards rushing through 3 games. And then also, Bentonville has got to be aware of Stephen Thomas, the quarterback, as a runner. He is the second leading rusher on this team coming into tonight, and he's ran the ball 26 times for 133 yards. So he's averaging 5 yards a carry. The main running back's averaging 6 yards a carry. So Bentonville's probably going to want to try to slow the run game down and make this team throw. But if Bentonville is able to make Lee Summit throw, they've still got to contain Thomas on the ground.
All right, thank you, Donnie. And as we await the Tiger captains to come out for the coin toss, I want to say a special thanks to the Bentonville Board of Education. You see them right there. Really do so much. These folks really do so much for this community. And I tell you what, we are fortunate to have such a wonderful Board of Education. So thank you for all you do, guys. Appreciate your support of Tiger Athletics. All right, well, while we have a moment here, I'd like to thank some of the members of our live stream crew. Sanjay Sanjit, he's up here on the computer. He's running the show tonight. Julia Latenzio, she's kind of helping out here in the booth tonight. And we've got Yori out on the Jumbotron camera. We've got Chloe Comstock. She's going to be on your main shot that you're seeing right there. Josh Amaday, he's down on the 50-yard line. We've got Bree McClary along with Nadia Nair. They're going to have some of our field shots, but and we've got Camden Randall and Beverly Harrington who are going to be doing some sideline reporting tonight. So just a fantastic student live stream crew tonight. And as I always say, we could not do this without them. Really appreciate their work. So still awaiting the captains. I can see across the way the Lee Summit North Broncos. They are beginning to make their way from the visitors' locker room. 6 minutes, 29 seconds on the clock. Beautiful scene out here at Tiger Stadium. Beautiful evening. The temperature at kickoff supposed to be somewhere around 75 degrees. There is virtually no wind in the stadium. Could not be a better night for high school football. Donnie, I know you're going to be following some of the other games around the state tonight, and we're going to come to you throughout the evening.
John, as we're waiting here, I was looking over some of the Lee Summit stats. Defensively, in 3 games, they've come up with 4 interceptions on the year. They have forced a couple of fumbles, and that is the margin of victory last week against Mill Valley. They actually ran a fumble recovery back for a touchdown and They ran a kickoff back for a touchdown. They scored 5 touchdowns last week, but only made 1 extra point. Their kicker missed 4 extra points. So looking in the kicking game, that could be an area that definitely favors Bentonville. In kickoff coverage, they have ran a kickoff back for a touchdown last week against Mill Valley. So the kicking team, if the ball does not go in the end zone, they're going to have to make sure they cover, because they are dangerous in the return game, this team is.
Well, Donnie, I see the Bentonville captains right there coming onto the field, and it looks like number 55, Robbie Dubray. Number 4, that is Tristan Brown. Number 52, Cooper Nix. And is that 54?
54.
Yeah, number 54, that's Jed Rasico. So those be your Bentonville Tiger captains tonight. And we'll see across the way, get those names and numbers for the Lee Summit North Broncos. That'll be number 1, Stephen Thomas. That's your Broncos quarterback. Number 9, Brady Sibbing. And
they have 2 number 4s, so not sure which one it is.
I think that's William Ray. He's one of their go-to wide receivers, and I'm pretty sure that's who he is. And Josiah Robinson, number 0. So we're going to try to get our live stream crew out on the field, see if we can listen into the coin toss tonight. Got a few fans across the way from Lee Summit making the trip down from Kansas City this evening. First trip for the Broncos here to Tiger Stadium. Of course, as we talked about just a little bit ago, the Tigers traveled to Kansas City last year. Tough-fought game. Tigers came out on the short end, but they look to make that a little different tonight. Okay. Okay, we're going to see if we get this mic on and listen into our official here.
Hi, fellas. My name is Daniel Faulkner. I'll be your referee tonight. This is Michael Cannon. We'll be in the middle of the field all night. Y'all are the captains. Any problems, come talk to us. It's all delivery, though, right? It's hey, man, not hey, man. Let's keep it all nice and neat. Play hard. Let's get going, okay? Lee Summit, you are the visitors. I've got a coin, heads and tails. What do you want?
It's heads.
Heads. He said heads, right? I'm going to flip it, let it hit the ground. It is tails. I'm sorry, it is heads.
You want the ball?
You want the ball? Which way are we kicking?
Try to kick that way.
All right, put your back to that goal. Put your back to that goal.
Okay, great job by our field crew right there. Letting you listen into the coin toss. Lee Summit called heads. They won the coin toss. And Donnie, they wanted the football.
That's right, John. And like I said, they ran a kickoff back last week against Mill Valley. They are dangerous in the kicking game. Bentonville's going to have to cover well on the kickoff game. Their kickoff returner, Josiah Robinson, John, is averaging 40 yards per kickoff return. He's been able to return 4 kicks this year for 163 yards. 40-yard average with a long of 95, and that was last week against Mill Valley. If Bentonville kicks the ball to number 0, they've got to cover.
You know, it's funny, Donnie, and you might have mentioned this just a little bit ago, so forgive me if I talk about it again. Lee Summit North did not have an offensive possession last week until the 8-minute, 44-second point in the second quarter. You talked about the return on the kickoff for a touchdown, and then you talked about the scoop and score, but their offense did not take the ball until 4 minutes into the second quarter. Only had 2 possessions in the first half. So looks like Coach Deron Washington of the Broncos wanting to get that offense on the field early in this one. And but I'll tell you what, the way the Tiger defense has played the first couple of weeks, I like the fact that we're going to go on defense first. And I think head coach Jody Grant likes that as well. All right, you can see the Tigers now making their way out of the Tiger Athletic Complex, getting a motorcycle escort, and here come your Bentonville Tigers. gets old. Well, folks, while we got a moment right here before kickoff, want to say thank you to our presenting sponsors this season for Bentonville Tiger football: Foster Roofing, McLarty Daniel Automotive Group, and Mercy Health Systems. These are the businesses that have committed to our kids, so please give them the chance to earn your business. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, 12 minutes on the clock. Baby powder's in the air. We are set for football.
John, Bentonville chose to kick with the wind this first quarter, so the kicking team will have a little bit of a breeze out of the south at their back, and we'll be kicking with the wind. Once again, dangerous return men back there for this Lee Summit team, John.
So it'll be number 63, Gio Puga. He'll get set to kick it away for the Bentonville Tigers. And the kickoff coverage team will make its way onto the field. Okay, Puga approaches the ball. Kick is in the air, and we're underway here from Bentonville. And that one is going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Good job by Gio Puga. And the Broncos will begin their first offensive possession, 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Yes, Lee Summit North team will come out led by their quarterback, Stephen Thomas, senior. Said in the pregame, completing 67% of his passes so far this year, has 6 touchdowns, only 1 interception, and they're averaging about 165 yards a game throwing the ball. And Thompson is their big running back, John. He's going to get the bulk of the carries tonight.
Stephen Thomas now, he'll set up in shotgun formation. He's got Bryce Thompson just to his left in the backfield. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 wide receiver to the right. Man comes in motion. Thomas, he's going to fire deep on the first play from scrimmage. Overthrows his intended receiver. That's number 12. Micah Neal falls incomplete. So it will be 2nd down and 10. Okay, 2nd and 10 now. Pistol formation. Thompson behind Thomas. Give goes to Thompson over the left side. Flag flies right after the snap. And Bentonville, they're saying they have the ball. That's Will Newman, number 67. He's pointing Bentonville's direction. Let's see what happens.
The side judge came in and was pointing to the ground, saying the runner was down. But I think there's going to be an illegal formation penalty on Lee Summit.
Let's see if we can pick it up here. Well, he's talking to Coach Grant. Illegal formation, yeah. Third down, okay, so yeah, Coach Grant had the option whether or not to accept that. He declined that, wants to take the down. Good play by the Tiger defense, and that'll bring up 3rd and 10 now for the Broncos. They'll split 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. That'll be Thompson in the backfield. Thomas drops back. He's being pressured, steps up, and fires. And that is intercepted. That is number 5 for Bentonville, Mason Meyer, his 2nd interception on the year. And the Bentonville Tigers are going to have great field position.
And just under pressure, and Thomas had to get that, try to throw it away and get it away, and Mason Meyer was able to come up with the interception there. great field position for Bentonville, starting on the Lee Summit side of the field.
So, folks, we're underway. I know it shows 12 minutes on our banner, but there's 11:34 left to go here in the first quarter play. I'll see if I can get that fixed here in just a moment, folks. 11:34 here in the opening part of the first quarter. Tigers have it 1st and 10 at the Bronco 38-yard line. Man goes in motion across the formation. That's Irvin III. Slepecki now throws out to the left. It's complete to Conrad Schmidt. And Conrad's going to pick up maybe a yard on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. There we go. I think we got it now. 11:05 here in the opening quarter play. Tigers on their first possession. Slepecki. He's got Ficklin beside him in the backfield. Play action. Pass goes to Daquan Prevost. Prevost inside the 25, and he's going to be run out of bounds at close to the 20-yard line. Daquan Prevost with his first reception of the game, and that'll be 1st and 10 Tigers. Bentonville now running tempo. 2 receivers out to the right. 2 receivers split into the boundary. Slepecki looks to throw, fires, incomplete. Pass was intended for Blair Irvin III, just couldn't get the handle. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Don't see that a whole lot, John. That ball hit Blair right in the chest, and he didn't come up with the catch.
So 2nd and 10 now. Slepecki looking over to the sidelines for the play call. Chris Ficklin sets up in the backfield. Broncos showing pressure, and pass by Slepecki is complete, and that is number 11. I believe that's Jack Dunn on the reception.
It's going to make it 3rd and 5.
Donnie, I don't know if you saw it. Hopefully our viewers saw it there. Chris Ficklin made a great block to pick up the pressure that was coming off the edge on Cole Slepecki. So it'll bring up 3rd, call it 5. Ficklin now is going to go in motion to the right side. Throw back. Slepecki lost the ball.
That was going to be a screen to Daquan, John, and the ball just fell out of Cole's hands backwards.
Yeah, really good play design right there, but just kind of lost the handle. It is a little bit humid out there tonight. So that is going to bring up 4th down, and Donnie, the ball's at the 31. This would be a 48-yard field goal attempt, and so
he's leaving the offense.
Yeah,
out
I think
there.
that might be just outside the range, so the offense will stay on the field. They've got to get down to around the 10-yard line is the line to gain. Prevost goes in motion, play action. Pass is thrown. It is complete, but that is going to be well short of 1st down yardage. Conrad Schmidt on the reception. But it'll be a turnover on downs, and the Broncos will bring their offense back on the field. So kind of an opportunity missed right there for Bentonville after getting the interception. Can't come up with anything.
That 60 ended up being a 16-yard fumble, a 16-yard loss on that fumble by Cole, and just too much to overcome there.
So once again now, 1st and 10 Broncos. 9 minutes, 26 seconds left to go, opening quarter of play. The Broncos are going to have 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. Thomas is going to put a man in motion over to the right side. Takes the snap. Give goes to Bryce Thompson. Will Newman. Wow. What a play by Will Newman.
And no gain. Unfortunately, Will's helmet came off. You see him there coming off to the sideline. He's got to come out of play since his helmet came off.
So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Well, Tiger defense has come out pretty fearsome right now. Thomas drops back, throws. That one is complete.
That's going to be right at the yard line. They need
that is Micah Neal on the reception.
It's going to be just a little bit short. They're marking him just a bit short.
So 3rd and short. Donnie, if I had to bet, Coach Washington of Lee Summit right now, I bet he's going to go to Bryce Thompson as running back.
Now they're saying it was a first down.
Okay. You know, the other thing we've really got to watch for, Stephen Thomas, the quarterback, you know, he's 67% completion rate. He's not bad through the air, but he's got the ability to pull it down and run and make plays with his legs. So that's another thing our Bentonville defense is going to have to account for. Number 4 now goes in motion. He resets. Thomas rolls to his right. He's going to keep it around the right edge, and good job of pursuit by the Bentonville defense. Good job of getting off blocks. Thomas will pick up. They'll give him about 4 on the play, but it'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
That was just a design quarterback sweep. Everyone going right there. Student body right. And John, their quarterback is a big guy. He's 6'3", 205. Is the 2nd leading rusher on this team.
This time Thomas will split 2 receivers to the right. He gives to Bryce Thompson around the left side. Thompson's trying to find the edge. Mason Meyer runs him down. Donnie, that looked like it had the potential to be a really big play, but Mason Meyer with some speed right there.
And they gave him about half a yard, it looks like.
Good job, number 5, already with an interception and a big play to bring up 3rd down and 5. Two receivers into the boundary, 2 to the wide side of the field. Stephen Thomas now takes the snap, drops back, looks to his right. He fires. It is incomplete. Pass was intended for number 4, William Ray.
Now they were not on the same page there, John.
So that's going to bring up 4th down now for the Broncos. And it looks like Broncos coach Deron Washington will send his punting unit onto the field. It'll be Conrad Schmidt. He'll stand back at the Bentonville 29-yard line. And flags fly.
False starts, the initial signal.
Well, Donnie, you and I both watched that game at Lee Summit North had with Mill Valley last week. And a lot of penalties in that game for Lee Summit North, and looks like we're starting to see some of that tonight already in the early going.
Yeah, John, they are a very heavily penalized team.
And it's blocked. And that is number 41 for Bentonville. Is going to take it in for the touchdown. Braxton Rupert picks up the block punt, and Bentonville is on the board. Touchdown, Bentonville. Wow.
I didn't see who got the block, though, John. All I saw was Braxton with the pickup.
Well, it looked like Bentonville had 2 guys that had broke through the line, laid out perfectly, and Braxton Rupert comes up with the football and goes in for the score. And it'll be Kylie Sally on now to attempt the point after.
Snap bobbled. Good job recovery on the snap by the holder.
And the extra point attempt is up, and it's good. So with 6:39 left to go, first quarter play, Bentonville on top, 7-0. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now, take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa, Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
All right, we are back in Bentonville, And celebrating going on down on the sidelines right there as the Bentonville Tigers take an early 7-0 lead. John McElroy, Donnie Payne here with you. Back to action.
Puga back to kick.
Puga's kick's in the air, and this one is going to be taken at about the 2-yard line. Return man now up over the 30. Boy, he's got some speed. Oh, a great tackle made that time. Let's see, Donnie, if we can get that number.
That was Micah Neal.
Micah Neal was the return man, but it was James Pratt, the senior Tiger right there, making a good tackle. Otherwise, Micah Neal may take that one in.
Well, there you go, John. You see it there. They are averaging over 40 yards a kickoff return as a team. Bentonville is going to have the coverage team is going to have their work cut out tonight if the ball is not put into the end zone.
Okay, so 1st and 10 Broncos now. They'll have the ball at the 43-yard line. Stephen Thomas looking over the defense. Thomas going to throw a screen out to the left side. That is complete, but what a tackle that time by Mason Meyer.
Mason's already having a game here, John. Read that screenplay, beat the blocker, and made a tackle for a loss.
Hey, you're talking about impact players tonight. Number 5 already with an interception and 2 big tackles. A loss of about 4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 14. So Thomas now, he'll split 3 to the right side. He'll drop back. He's looking to his left. He's going to fire. That is incomplete. In and out of the hands of number 6. That is Kavion Roberts. And once again, the Broncos are going to face 3rd and long, 3rd and 14 from their own 39-yard line. Let's see, 67 in there is Will Newman.
He came out, John. Yeah. He got pressure that last play. He came to the sideline.
We got Julian Grundy right there on the left edge. Let's see if he can get back there and put some pressure. Thomas drops back. He's going to throw to his right. Fires incomplete. Pass was intended to Aaron McIntosh, but well beyond the reach of McIntosh, and that'll bring up another 4th down now for the Broncos.
John, I don't know if you noticed that Bentonville only rushed the 2 defensive ends. The 2 middle linebackers fake blitz, and they both stayed home like they were spying the quarterback, and that was not an accurate throw at all by Thomas.
So once again, the Broncos will drop back to punt. Conrad Schmidt standing back around his own 26, and flags fly once again.
It's going to be another false start.
Very similar to the sequence last time, Donnie.
So Bentonville shifted that time, and the offensive lineman jumped when Bentonville shifted.
So Schmidt will move up now to the 30-yard line to await the punt. This time he gets it away. It is a high end-over-end kick that's going to bound at about the 36. Conrad's just going to let it roll. Takes a Bronco roll down inside the 20, and it'll be down to around the 18-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good Lee Summit roll there, John. He got about another 20 yards on that roll.
So that's where the Tigers are going to have it 1st and 10. Tigers on top 7-0 on a block punt, which was then taken in for a touchdown by number 41, Braxton Rupert.
Now, John, the Bentonville offense was rolling until that fumble, so let's see what they come out with this time.
So Cole Slepecki.
DeQuan in the backfield with him.
Prevost now, he's going to go in motion to the right side, empty set. Slepecki, he's looking to his right, he's stepping up, he's going to fire a screen.
And Blair caught him on his knee.
And he did catch it. You know, that's kind of one of those almost, Donnie, he'd been better off not catching it because, as it turns out, lost a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, Cole kind of didn't get that one to him where Blair could do something with it after he caught it.
So 2nd and 11 now. Schlepecki gives to Ficklin. Ficklin trying to find some running room. And he is tackled by a host of Broncos. No gain. Bryce Davis leading the way that time for Lee Summit. Third down and 11. Schlepecki now splits 2 receivers to the right side. And he drops back. He's looking to his left. Now he's being flushed out, and he is going to be taken down at around the 15-yard line. And Donnie, he went down kind of awkwardly right there. He's up. But that is going to bring up 4th down now for Bentonville. After losing 4 yards in that series. So Cooper Nix now will stand at his own goal line to punt it away. Cooper gets that one. It is going to be a short kick that's going to take a Tiger roll, and it is going to be down at just inside the 40-yard line of Lee Summit North. 3 minutes, 32 seconds left to go. First quarter play, Tigers on top, 7-0.
John, that ball was down at the 39. They moved it up to the 40.
Okay. So it'll be 1st and 10. Broncos at their own 40. 2 tight ends. Thomas going to throw complete out to the left side. That is Micah Neal on the reception. Tristan Brown there to take him down. Well, there's Mason Meyer right there. Already a big game tonight. Good job right there by number 4, Tristan Brown. He's had a big season so far too, Donnie.
Yeah, All-State junior year last year, coming back for his senior year.
2nd down now. Give goes to Bryce Thompson, and Thompson finds some running room up through the middle of that Bentonville defense. He's going to break into Tiger territory, and they're going to give him forward progress all the way down to the 45-yard line of Bentonville. Twin receivers into the boundary, 2 receivers to the right. Pass is in the air. It is complete out to the right side. That goes to number 4, William Ray. It's going to be just about a yard shy of the line to gain. That'll bring up 3rd down. I'm sorry, 2nd down. I wanted it to be 3rd down. Twin receivers out to the left, twin receivers to the right. Thomas drops straight back. He's looking down the middle and overthrows his intended receiver, number 12, Micah Neal. Good coverage that time by Bentonville, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Devin,
3rd short.
Robbie DeBray-John had pressure on the quarterback, and he was showing the referee after the play. His jersey was off his shoulder pad because he got by his lineman and he just grabbed him from behind. No flag.
So 3rd and short now. Stephen Thomas, he'll have Bryce Thompson just to his left in the backfield. Give goes to Thompson, and Thompson's got the 1st down and more. He'll get down to the 30. Well, Donnie, this is the deepest penetration so far tonight by the Lee Summit North Broncos. 1st and 10 now. Thomas drops back. He's looking to his left. He's going to fire downfield and again overthrows number 4, William Ray. And Donnie, if he keeps throwing them up like that, Bentonville's going to have multiple interceptions tonight. Good coverage.
Yeah, great coverage. I've noticed Thomas seems a little more accurate on the short throws. His deep throws, he's not been close on most of them.
Well, this time he's going to have Aaron McIntosh split out wide to the left side. Give goes to Thompson. And Bryce Thompson's breaking through some tackles. He's going to get a first down up to about the Bentonville 12-yard line.
Well, John, their successful runs tonight have been looking like they're going to go outside, and he just goes until he sees a cutback, and he's cutting back. Bentonville's doing a good job of setting the edge, preventing him from getting outside, but he's finding a cutback lane, and that's where he's hurting Bentonville right now.
So 1st and 10 Broncos on the Bentonville 17-yard line. Thomas takes the snap, fires to his right, and that is complete. Brady Sibbing on the reception.
I found his tight end that time, Brady Sibbing, just set down into the zone. Quarterback keeper trying to find an outside. Cam Thornton Meade's going to get him, but I believe he's going to have enough for the first down there. Oh, no, they're moving it back. He did not get as good a spot as I thought. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Broncos don't have to snap it if they don't want to. Looks like they are going to come to the line and try to snap it. Good job by Cam Meade to keep the quarterback short of the yard to gain.
And that's Bryce Thompson, and he's going to be driven out of bounds. 6 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
Gain 3 yards, first down and goal from the 4-yard line, 48-7 goal.
Quarterback
and Stephen Thomas going to keep it over the left side, and he's going to be run out of bounds, hit by Mason Meyer along with Tristan Brown. He'll go out of bounds with 1 second left to go here in the first quarter of play. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 1.
Quarterback
keeper, and great job by number 44 for Bentonville, Garrett Wolf, coming through and tackle for a loss right there to keep him out of the end zone, but that is going to be the end of the first quarter of play. Hey, right now I think we have a special guest down on the sideline. I believe we have Beverly Harrington. Let's go down to Beverly Harrington and see who she's got with us. Go ahead, Beverly.
We're with band director Tim Hendricks. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm so good. That's so great. I heard that the theme of the show that this year is sequence. Tell me about that.
So yeah, it's all about sequence. So that's like DNA, but also sequential numbers, 4, 3, 2, 1. Also, like all the uniforms have like tons of sequence on them. So like we're really like buying into the bit of like just sequence.
That sounds amazing. And you're bringing this to competitions. Tell me about those.
Yeah, so next Saturday we're competing at Owasso, the Owasso Invitational. Then we have our contest the next week after that. We got 2 weeks off. Then we're going to St. Louis for Super Regional. And then in early November we're going to state competition for to get our 7th, hopefully our 7th 7A state championship in a row. And then after that we're going to the big one, Grand Nationals in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Sounds like you guys are staying busy. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
And back to you guys.
All right, thank you so much, Beverly Harrington down there with Tim Hendricks. And I'll tell you, he does a great job with the Bentonville Pride Marching Band. And Donnie, you and I, we talk about this all the time. What an amazing group the Bentonville Pride Band is. And You know, those kids work so hard. And I was down here before the game about 4:30 this afternoon just watching him rehearse. And the skill set on these young people, it's truly amazing.
John, they are something, and I think they're going for like their 10th state title in a row this year, something like that when it comes to marching band.
All right, we're back in action where it'll be 4th down. Give goes to Bryce Thompson, and he is going to be stopped short of the end zone on 3rd down. So it will bring up 4th down and goal. Donnie, they got one more in them here.
4th and 2, John. One more stop. You know it's either going to be in their quarterback hand, Thomas's hand, or it's going to be in Thompson's hand.
Yeah, the way Thompson's been running, I got to think they're going to go with number 5. Here we go. Give goes to Thompson, and
they stopped him.
They stopped him. And the official's coming in, the line judge coming in, and he says he is short. And the Bentonville Tiger defense has made a goal line stand. Wow.
The Lee Summit coach, John, is all the way out to the hash marks.
Wow. What a stand by the Tiger defense.
If they blew the whistle, because his momentum, his forward momentum was stopped, and then even with the late surge get in, if the referee has already said, nah, his momentum was stopped, that's it. That's the end of the play.
Okay.
But Bentonville's going to take over on like the 1-inch line here.
Donnie, there cannot be hardly any space between that ball and the goal line. So Schlepecki in the shotgun's got Ficklin here. They were hoping to get maybe Lee Summons to jump and give him a free 5, but doesn't look like that's going to be the case. 10 on the play clock. Now Schlepecki will reset the offense. He's going to put Jack Dunn in motion. Gibbs going to go to Ficklin, and Ficklin is out of the end zone. Look at Chris Ficklin.
John, I lost him. I thought he was down near the goal line.
You and I both. I thought he had been tackled in the end zone, but why do we ever doubt Chris Ficklin?
All right, we should know better by this point.
We've seen it too many times, and Chris, that is an unbelievable run to get the Tigers out of the shadow of their own end zone.
John, I honestly thought they had him wrapped up right at the goal line.
I did too. But we know better. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and short now. As Schlepecki will put Ficklin in motion to the right side. And he's going to throw a screen pass. That's going to be complete to Conrad Schmidt.
Lost yardage, John.
Yeah, that was the play they tried a while ago. Cole lost the handle a while ago, but I'll tell you, Lee Summit did a good job of kind of sniffing that one out.
John, this defense is really fast. We've had success on these quick. I don't know, tonight we may just have to go to Chris hitting right in the middle at him.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. It's a loss of about 3 yards on the play. Bentonville from their own 6-yard line. Donnie, right here is where we need to figure out a way to move the chains. Schlepecki drops back. It is going to be complete, but it is going to be shy of the line to gain. That's Daquan Prevost on the reception.
The ball was thrown super quick, John. He didn't even have time to get to the sticks on that play.
So 4th and 2, and Bentonville will bring the punting unit back onto the field. Cooper Nix once again. He'll stand in his own end zone to punt it away. Nix gets the punt away, and that is going to be taken at about the 47 of Bentonville. Return man is going to get it just inside the 45. Tackle made by, I believe that was Ben Ernest. Donnie, number 40 in there for Bentonville. Looks like got a Bronco, maybe a little shaken up on that.
As the returner.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Broncos, who made it all the way down to the 1-inch line before the Bentonville defense made a great stand. But they're going to have good field position to start this drive. Stephen Thomas now with Bryce Thompson in the backfield. Thomas looks to his left. Now he's going to tuck it in, and Thomas looking for some running room, and good containment right there by the Bentonville defense. He'll pick up a few, but not much. Jeremiah Gilmore in on the stop. You see him right there, number 64 for the Tigers. Well, it's been a defensive battle, Donnie. The only score was a block punt return for a touchdown earlier in the first quarter. But since then, it's been all defense from both sides. Second down and 7. Thomas, he's going to throw to his right, and it is going to be complete, but flags fly. Micah Neal has the reception, but my partner over here is indicating an illegal shift. We'll have to see what the official says.
And Bentonville's going to take this one, John. Take the penalty.
Donnie, I didn't quite hear. Did he say illegal formation?
Yeah, number 95 was lined up in the backfield.
Okay. So that will back the Broncos up 5 yards. You can hear our student section down there. Good student section tonight. Theme today, Jersey Day, so everybody's sporting their favorite jersey. Yeah, good look at the students. Boy, they've really rolled out again tonight, Donnie.
And nice crowd down there tonight.
So 2nd and 12 now. Thomas drops back, looks to his right, throws. That one is in and out of the hands. Tristan Brown was right there on the spot. And it was intended for Kavion Roberts.
Tristan arrived the same time the ball did, John, and put a good lick on the receiver and caused the caused the incompletion.
So 3rd and 12 now. So an opportunity. And Donnie, this will be interesting right here. Bentonville can hold no gain. You think Coach Washington brings the punting unit, or?
It's a good question.
Well, hopefully we'll get to see after this.
Only rushing
and
2 again.
Thomas drops back, and he's rolling to his right, and he fires complete to number 5. That's Bryce Thompson.
John, they're going to go for it now.
Yeah, Thompson is just about a yard shy of the line to gain. He's going to get the ball down to around the 37. And Coach Washington for the Broncos is going to leave the offense on the field.
John, once again, Bentonville only brought 2, so there was lots of time for Stephen Thomas, and he finally found a receiver.
2 receivers to either side of the formation. Thomas now looks to be changing the play now at the line of scrimmage. He takes a snap. He drops back. He's going to try to fire quick to his right side, and it is complete. And looks like, Donnie, he may go in, and he will. He'll go in for the touchdown. That was number 4, William Ray.
And John, the Bentonville defender hit him and drove him back and then just let him go, it looked like.
Well, I'll tell you, give Stephen Thomas and Coach Deron Washington some credit there. They saw Bentonville's defense, changed the play at the line of scrimmage, completed the pass, broke a tackle, and they've gone in for their first touchdown of the game.
And John, they had trouble kicking last week. They scored 5 touchdowns last week, only converted on 1 extra point.
Silas Seabolt will be on to attempt the point after. And his kick is up, and it is good. So with 7:14 left to go in the half, we're all tied up. Bentonville 7, Lee Summit 7. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Feature hot side, feature chill side. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
I feel good.
Super fly, super good, shoulda, coulda, knew I would. Super fly, super fresh, ask your mama, she's impressed. Super fly, super calm, super mean, super nice, super clean. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, well, always so good, baby. So locked into the key on A, in my belly, I'm Frito-Lay, crispy golden creme brulee.
All right, we're back here in Bentonville. We're all tied up at 7.
Got DeQuan back deep for Bentonville. That ball's going to go into the end zone, so Connor Schmidt caught it. Conrad Schmidt. So Bentonville will take over on the 20-yard line. Need to get a little something going here. That first initial drive after the interception, Bentonville was picking up chunks. They haven't gotten a first down since that drive, that first initial drive. Back-to-back 3-and-outs for this Tiger offense.
Okay, Slepecki now. 1st and 10 Bentonville at their own 20. Slepecki.
That ball deflected at the line.
Yep. Pass intended for Conrad Schmidt, but somebody got a hand on it. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 now for Bentonville. Seven minutes, 7 seconds left to go here. First half of play, 7-7 ball game. Cole takes the snap. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin's got some running room. Ficklin cuts back to his left. He's going to be across the 30, across the 35, still on his feet, across the 40. It's a rugby scrum, and Chris Ficklin is going to be stopped short, just short of the 45. Wow.
Good job run. Good run by Chris. Then the offensive line, everyone just getting back in there, John, and like you said, just kept pushing him forward in a rugby scrum. Bentonville's going to go some tempo here.
Trip receivers left. Slepecki. Give once again to Ficklin, and he breaks a tackle, maybe gets 2 yards. I tell you, the crowd really wanted the face mask right there. Looked like he about ripped his head off.
Coaches, everybody but the referees saw that one.
Short gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and long. Trip receivers to the right side, single receiver to the left. Now Caden Brown comes in motion to the left side. Slepecki rolls to his right, and he's going to throw that one at the feet of Blair Irvin III. Well, Donnie, the offense so far a little bit out of sync right now. But this Bronco defense probably having something to do with that. They are quick, they are athletic, and they bring some pressure.
And John, they are probably one of the better defenses we've seen so far this season.
Okay, 3rd and 9. Ball at the 46 of Bentonville. Slepecki takes a snap, drops back. He's looking, he's going deep. He's going for Prevost, and it is incomplete. Prevost, I'll tell you, Prevost, he thought the contact came a little early. The officials thought otherwise, and that'll bring up 4th down now. So that'll bring Cooper Nix on now.
They just threw our football over to the Lee Summit sideline.
Eli Pearson now checking into the ball game on the punt coverage unit. And whistles blows.
Timeout, Bentonville.
Yeah, Bentonville wants a timeout right here. Hey, let's go ahead and take a quick one with them. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Snack like a beast, deep in in the woods, from the trees to the streets, came a furry legend with size 20 feet. Mr. Beast rolled in with the hunger so loud. Now they teaming up, the snack gods are proud. Like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, just show us how you snack. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, snack like a
What's up, guys?
beast.
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see for yourself.
Okay, so out of the timeout, Cooper Nix stand back to punt. Five minutes, 48 seconds left to go. Nick's going to get the punt away. That's a pretty good punt, high punt, allows the coverage team to get down there. Takes a Bentonville roll, goes around the 15-yard line, so a good punt by Cooper Nix.
We got a flag down in the middle of the field here.
Well, Donnie, that's kind of unusual to see it dropped right there on the punt.
Yeah, the umpire doesn't usually throw very many flags on the on
yeah, especially there with no return or anything. So
it must be on Lee Summit.
Okay.
So they're going to back him up to the see, they're on the 16. They're going to back him up to the 8 to start with. I wonder if it was a crackback block or something.
Well, Donnie, this is a big opportunity right here for Bentonville. Bentonville's defense, which has played very, very well, if they could hold them right here and get the football back for the offense, see if the offense could get something going in the late going in the half. So it'll be Stephen Thomas. Bentonville showing pressure. Thomas going to hand to Bryce Thompson, and a great job of that Bentonville interior line right there, making the stop. Garrett Wolf, you see him in there. Robbie Dubray, number 55, in there on the stop. They'll give them maybe a yard. Yard be generous. It'll be second and long.
Yeah, Will Newman in that nose position there, John, held up all that blocking and allowed that run to be stopped short.
Stephen Thomas fires. That's incomplete.
Tristan
Brown on the coverage.
Another good breakout by Tristan.
Yeah. Well, you talk about Will Newman. We just saw that commercial by Jack Link's Mr. Beast right there. That's what I may start calling Will Newman, Mr. Beast. We could sure use him right here on 3rd and long. Maybe another interception by Mason Meyer.
John, they're going to that formation with just one defensive lineman down.
And Thomas going to step up. He's going to fire downfield, and that is in and out of the hands of number 4, William Ray. That's the young man that scored the touchdown just a little bit ago. But that is going to bring up 4th down now for the Broncos.
John, Ray had the defense beat there. Luckily, that ball was just a little too far out of his reach. You think Bentonville will come after the punter again?
Wouldn't doubt it. And Bentonville almost got to it. Conrad Schmidt's going to let it hit and bounce. Takes a long Bronco roll.
I want to know how this Lee Summit punter, John, the ball's hitting and then just shoots down the field. He's got some kind of wicked English on that to get it to always roll the direction he wants it to.
Okay, so 4 minutes, 46 seconds left to go here in the first half. We've got a tie ball game that has been a defensive battle up to this point. Cole Schlepecki bring the offense out to the field. Bentonville will start on their own 38-yard line. Trip receivers to the right. Give goes to Chris Ficklin. Ficklin, he's got some running room, navigating his way, and he is going to be stopped short, just short of midfield. You know, just Chris has got so many different running styles, Donnie.
Yeah, he's a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
John.
he's a power runner, but he's also very elusive. He's got everything you want in a running back. He can shift gears. He can make cuts. He's got great vision, and he's strong. Okay, 1st and 10. They're going to give it to Ficklin once again. He's going to bounce it out to the left side. Chris has got some speed. He's got the edge right there, and he is going to be taken down at around the 30 as he's driven. Well, they didn't say he got out of bounds, but another good run by Chris Ficklin. And I tell you what, Donnie, that's just the shot in the arm this offense has needed tonight. A couple of doses of number 0 right there. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 29-yard line of the Broncos. Schlepecki, play action to Ficklin, and pass complete to Prevost. Prevost inside the 20. Prevost at the 10, 5, and touchdown Bentonville! Daquan Prevost! Wow, what a run after the catch by Daquan Prevost. And Donnie, I'm going to say it right now, Chris Ficklin, who had 2 great carries before that, on the play action, the defender went with Chris Ficklin.
I noticed that. Yeah, the defender would have had a free rush at
That's
Cole.
That's exactly right.
But he went, when he saw the handoff, fake handoff, he went with Chris.
Kylie Sally on now to attempt the point after. Her kick is up, and it is good. So with 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in the half, Bentonville on top, 14-7. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Snack like a beast, deep in the woods, from the trees to the streets, came a furry legend with size 20 feet. Mr. Beast rolled in with the hunger so loud. Now they teaming up, the snack gods are proud. Like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, just show us how you snack. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, snack like a.
What's up, guys?
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see for yourself.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville where the Tigers have recaptured the lead 14-7. Pass from Cole Schlepecki to Daquan Prevost. And Pooja's kick will be taken at about the 21-yard line. And a good tackle. Who was that? Nathan Clauston, number 28, making the play right there for Bentonville.
John Bentonville went with a little high pooch kick that time. The first 2 kickoffs, or the 2 kickoffs that did not get in the end zone, Lee Summit came close to breaking both of those.
Ball side at the 27-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Broncos.
Okay, it'll be 1st and 10 now, Broncos. 3 minutes, 24 seconds left to go, first half of play. Stephen Thomas, Broncos quarterback. He's going to throw on first down, and I think that was Eli Pearson making a stab at it. Yeah, number 23 on the coverage, Eli Pearson. Pass was intended for William Ray. Incomplete. There you see Eli.
And John, good thing for the Broncos there. That pass was offline. If it had been more online, I think Eli would have picked it off.
Yeah. I tell you what, I like the way he plays. He's just a hard-nosed football player right there, Eli Pearson. Okay, 2nd down and 10. Let's see if this Tiger defense can get another stop. Thomas drops back. Again, flush to his left. He's going to fire across his body. That one is incomplete. Wow. It was intended for Micah Neal. Neal a little slow in getting up.
Lee Summit sideline wanting pass interference, John, and I'm going to say they have a case for it on that one.
Well,
there's no such thing as an uncatchable ball in high school football.
Yeah. Well, he was coming across the middle, and Thomas kind of threw back across his body, and he was on a crosser, and I think he got slammed there. Now, looks like we may have a Tiger down around the 40-yard line.
That's
got to be. Oh, is that a Bronco?
It is Bronco,
okay.
Yeah. It's the receiver. It's Neal.
Okay, yeah. Boy, he took a hard lick right there. So, well, training staff's out there. Let's see.
Lee Summit coach is in the White Hat's ear, John.
Well, they are tending to what appears to be Micah Neal out around the 40-yard line. Okay, training staff, they've got him up on his feet. That's good. That's good. And Neal's walking off under his own power, so you hope that young man's going to be okay.
Almost looked like he took a hip check. I wonder if it was a little bit of a dead leg there. But 3rd and long now for this defense, John. Eli Pearson trying to get the crowd pumped up.
Stephen Thomas, pistol formation with Bryce Thompson behind him in the backfield. Again, he drops back. He's going to go long to his left, and I think there was some confusion. The intended receiver was McIntosh, number 13, but McIntosh did an out. He went kind of he threw it kind of down the seam.
Yeah, he threw it down the hashes, and the receiver ran an out, a deep out. So miscommunication there.
Well, Donnie, 3 minutes and 11 seconds left here in the half, and the Broncos are going to put their punting unit back on the field. Conrad Schmidt's going to stand back at his own 45. High kick, and this one is going to be taken, fair caught by Conrad at the 39-yard line. And that, tell you, Donnie, that was good that time because, you mentioned it last time, how, whatever reason, this punter for Lee Summit, they're not real long kicks, but as soon as they hit, they just shoot off and take a real Bronco roll.
Yeah, and so I think Conrad didn't go back as deep that time, John, and he was able to catch it, make the fair catch. Bentonville's going to take over at their own 40.
Hey, I don't know if he can hear us, but if Camden Randall's down there, I kind of want to get his take on this offense, this last series, and Chris Ficklin, how looks like he's provided a spark to this offense. We'll see maybe if he can hear us, try to go down to Camden here in a little bit, hear from the sidelines. All right, 1st and 10 now, Cole Slepecki. He's got trip receivers out to the right. And he's going to give to Ficklin, and Chris trying to reverse field. And, again, we don't say this very often, but he's going to be thrown for a loss, about 2 yards. And
number 74 for Bentonville lost his helmet. That's Paxton Gadati. He's going to come out of play.
Okay, 2nd down now and 12. Slepecki going to drop back. He's going to throw a screen to Chris Ficklin. Ficklin across midfield inside the 40. He's going to reverse back to the right side, and Chris Ficklin is going to get down to the 40-yard line. Clock will stop, 2 minutes, 30 seconds while they move the chains, and it looks like Bentonville is going to get the play called.
That was a good screen pass there, John. Set up well, and Chris did a good job getting all the way down to the 35-yard line.
Okay, and
we got a flag here.
And whistles blow and flag. Hey, let's see if we can catch Camden Randall down on the sidelines. Hey, Camden, can you hear us down there? Trying to see if we can get in touch with our sideline reporter, Camden Randall. Okay. Well, we'll try to get back to him here in just a moment. It'll be 1st and 5 now Slepecki takes a snap. Slepecki
lost the ball again, John.
Yeah.
Luckily, that one went forward, so it will be ruled an incomplete pass. But he tried to stop his arm, and he lost the ball, slipped out of his hand again.
Well, if you're going to do it, I guess if you're going to lose it like that, 1st and 5 is probably the time to do it.
And going forward.
Okay, 2nd down and 5. Give goes to Chris. Ficklin is going to push his way. Looks about to be a yard shy of the line to gain, so it'll bring up 3rd down.
Got the clock stop. The Lee Summit player lost his helmet. He's going to have to come out for a play.
All right, we're going to try to go back down to Camden Randall. Camden, can you hear us down there? Yeah, Camden.
Chris Ficklin. He's a great running back, senior. He's an all-state caliber running back, and he's really done well for Bentonville and just done a lot for our team. He's a great help.
All right, thank you, Camden.
Lee Summit's going to take a timeout, John.
Okay, so timeout, Lee Summit with 1:14 left. Let's go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back here in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today. That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute. Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room. Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands. All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty. Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Jack Links presents There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
Okay, we are back with 1:14 left to go until half. Tigers on top 14-7. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. And Donnie, we were talking during the break. Tell us what happened right there.
Well, Lee Summit took a timeout because Cam Thornton Meade was in the Wildcat, and he is out there in the Wildcat right now to take the snap.
And Thornton Meade, he's going to carry it up the middle, and Cam Thornton Meade is going to get down to the 17-yard line of Lee Summit, where it'll be 1st and 10. Nice job there, but number 2 looks like, he's coming back in.
Going to Wildcat it one more time.
I guarantee that's a wrinkle that Lee Summit wasn't ready for right there, and he's going to take the snap once again. He's going to put Ficklin in motion this time.
We're going to get number 9 moved early on for Bentonville, John.
That's Julian Grundy. A little too quick there, Julian. That'll back the Tigers up 5. It looks like a different personnel now coming out.
Yeah, normal offensive group coming back out there.
Well, that's Dunn and Prevost and Blairham III. They're going to split out to the left of the formation. And it looks like is that Conrad Schmidt is going to split into the boundary. Slepecki rolls to his left. He's looking. He's got a man. That is Blair Irvin III, wide open right at the 10-yard line. Nice pickup on 1st down. That'll be a pickup of 6. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4 with 38 seconds left to go in the half.
Good job by Blair getting out of bounds there.
So Slepecki. Takes a snap. He's going to throw to the end zone. Touchdown, Bentonville! That is Conrad Schmidt. And the Bentonville Tigers will extend their lead 20-7. What a nice throw by Cole Slepecki. He put it only where Conrad Schmidt could catch it. And the Bentonville Tigers are an extra point away from taking a 21-7 lead. So it will be Kylie Sally on now to attempt the point after. And Sally's kick is up, and it is good. So with 33 seconds left to go here in the first half, Bentonville 21, Lee Summit North 7. Back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Okay, we are back here in Bentonville where the Tigers have taken a 21-7 lead over the Broncos of Lee Summit North. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, and Gio Puja here to kick it away. It'll be a short pooch kick that'll be taken at about the 23-yard line. And, boy, the return game for Lee Summit North, it is dangerous, Donnie. Good return by Josiah Robinson.
Josiah Robinson on the kickoff return.
Josiah Robinson, they moved him from the deep spot. When they saw Bentonville was going to pooch it, they snuck him up there, and we pooched it right to him. He had a 95-yard return last weekend against Mill Valley, and you can see he's averaging over 40 yards of return by himself. So
wow.
he is a weapon in the return game.
Yeah, here's the thing, Donnie. 26 seconds left to go here in the first half of play. This Tiger defense has played well all half. They're going to try not to give up one here. Thomas drops straight back. He's throwing deep to his left. It's one-on-one coverage, but he overthrows his intended receiver, number 4, William Ray. I believe that was Mason Meyer on the coverage. No, I'm sorry, that's Evan Mall, number 6 on the coverage. So good job by Evan Mall. That takes the clock down to 21 seconds.
John, we've seen Thomas has not been real accurate on the deep balls. He's really good at the intermediate, those short intermediate passes, but he's not been accurate on the deep balls.
Okay, 2nd and 10. Thomas once again drops back, pump fakes. He's being pressured, and Thomas is just going to throw it away over to the right side, and that'll move the clock down to 15 seconds. Donnie, I know it's only 15 seconds, but you and I have seen this Bentonville offense be able to do a lot with a little bit of time. And
John, they've already blocked one kick.
That's
if
right.
They get a stop here, I bet they go all out for a block.
You know, and this is a situation maybe where this defense, if they do try to throw, could pick one off, run it down, get some field position, and give Bentonville one more shot. So 3rd down, we'll see how it unfolds. Stephen Thomas, now he's going to hand it to Bryce Thompson, and Thompson is going to carry it to around the 45-yard line, and I think Lee Summit's going to be content just to let the clock run out. No, they're going to stop the clock, call the timeout, maybe take one last shot. We're going to keep it right here. Donnie, I think the thinking by Coach Washington of the Broncos, let's see, they're going to have it at the Bentonville 45-yard line. I think they're going to take a shot at the end zone.
They're going to take one more heave. I think they're going to give him back a second. While we're waiting here, John, got not very many games tonight. It's week 3, had that 0 week, but the only game that in our conference, Texas High right now beating Fayetteville 14-0, and Little Rock Central 7, Roger Heritage 3. Those are the only 7A.
Where's that Fayetteville game being played?
It's at Texas High.
Okay, you and I, a long time ago, we made that trip down there. That's a tough place to play. I remember that night. I know you do too. Tigers went down there, came away with a big victory at their place, but it's an intimidating place to play. Okay. 5 seconds left on the clock. The Broncos going to try one last shot here before half. Stephen Thomas, empty set. He drops back. He's going to step up, and now he's going to throw deep, going for the end zone. 3 Tigers, and it is intercepted. And I think that is Eli Pearson. Yeah, number 23, Eli Pearson. That's going to end the half, but Pearson's going to get an interception. Well, folks, we've played 2 quarters here in Bentonville, and the Bentonville Tigers will take a 21-7 lead here into the halftime. Hey, we're going to take a few commercial breaks, but when we return, we're going to take you out the field and let you listen in to the Bentonville Pride Marching Band. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Link's Duos.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Jack Links presents There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Link's Duos.
And I'm gonna need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Feature hot side, feature chill side. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Link's Duos.
Super fly, super good, shoulda, coulda, knew I would. Super fly, super fresh, ask your mama, she's impressed. Super fly, super calm, super mean, super nice, super clean. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, well, always so good, baby. So locked in, let the key on, ayy. In my bag like I'm Frito-Lay, crispy golden creme brulee.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now, take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa, Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
Snack like a beast, deep in the woods, from the trees to the streets. Came a furry legend with size 20 feet. Mr. Beast rolled in with the hunger so loud. Now they teaming up, the snack gods are proud. Like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, just show us how you snack. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, snack like a
What's up, guys?
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see for yourself.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today. That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute. Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room. Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands. All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty. Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Jack Links presents. There's nothing like a great duo. Two flavors, one bag. New Jack Links Duos.
Even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
There's nothing like a great duo. Two flavors, one bag. New Jack Links Duos.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Jack Links presents. There's nothing like a great duo. Two flavors, one bag. New Jack Links Duos.
And I'm gonna need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Feature hot side, feature chill side. Two flavors, one bag. New Jack Links Duos.
I feel good. Super fly, Super good, shoulda, coulda, knew I would. Super fly, super fresh. Ask your mama, she's impressed. Super fly, super calm, super mean, super nice, super clean. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're always so good, baby. So locked in, let the key on, ayy. In my belly, I'm Frito-Lay, crispy golden creme brulee.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now, take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa, Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
Snack like a beast, deep in the woods, from the trees to the streets. Came a furry legend with size 20 feet. Mr. Beast rolled in with a hunger so loud. Now they teaming up, the snack gods are proud. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, just show us how you snack. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, snack like a
What's up, guys?
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see for yourself.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today. That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute. Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room. Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Jack Links presents There's nothing like a great duo. Two flavors, one bag. New Jack Links Duos.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
There's nothing like a great duo. Two flavors, one bag. New Jack Links Duos.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Jack Links presents. There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
And I'm gonna need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Feature hot side, feature chill side. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville where it is halftime, and the Tigers are up 21-7. John McElroy, Donnie Payne here with you. Donnie, quite the first half here in Bentonville. Slow start for the offense, but Chris Ficklin really getting things going.
John, yeah, Chris, that touchdown that gave us the 14, the second touchdown, Chris ripped 2 big runs off, and that allowed the play action pass to work for the touchdown. We both know, we talked about
Sorry, Donnie, we'll see if we can get your mic going. Try it now.
There was a free runner on the quarterback there, and as soon as Chris, they made the fake to Chris, the defender went with Chris, and that allowed Cole to hit the touchdown pass. So, yeah, that running game getting established was a very important part of those late 2 touchdowns for Bentonville.
All right, as you can see, the teams are coming back onto the field and engaging in their warm-up as we get set to start the second half. We're going to try to get down to Camden Randall here in just a little bit to get a word with Coach Grant when the coaches come out of the locker room. So, hey, Camden, are you down there? Can you hear me, Camden?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
All right, so do you see, are the coaches starting to make their way back out right now?
Yep, the coaches are coming out. I have yet to see Coach Grant, though.
Okay, well, we're going to come right down to you here in just a moment. As soon as he comes out, we'll come down to you and see if you can get a word about the first half. Hey, Camden, while we got you there, what were your thoughts kind of on the first half?
Yeah, Bentonville played a great game. I mean, our offense stalled a little bit to start, but once we got the running game going, it was really good, especially with how good our defense played. And I think we've set ourselves up for a great second half.
All right, so still awaiting Coach Grant out of the locker room. Bentonville is going to receive the ball to begin the second half. As Donnie, remember, Lee Summit North, they won the toss. They wanted the ball to start the game. So the Bentonville Tigers will get it as we start the second half.
Yeah, we talked about, you mentioned last week, they only had 2 possessions in the first half, and they wanted the ball, so they took the ball.
I think we've got Camden Ramlin now with Coach Grant. Let's go down to Camden.
Coach, your team had a great first half, especially defensively. What are your thoughts on your performance so far?
Well, I'm real proud of our defense. They were put in some situations that, we played really good. You think about a goal line stand and another 4th and short, and, this is a really talented offense with a lot of really good athletes, so we just got to keep doing it for another half.
And what's your message to the team at halftime?
Well, don't get comfortable. This is a great team. We got to go play 24 more minutes of football, so they know that we're in a fight, and it's probably going to take all 4 quarters, so we got to see what we can do with that.
All right, thank you, Coach. You bet. Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you so much, Camden. That's Camden Randall down on the sidelines. Really appreciate his work tonight, getting a word with Coach Grant. And, hey, you heard it right there, Donnie. Coach Grant really proud of the Bentonville defense tonight. He said they were put in some really tough situations and particularly made a great goal line stand. Otherwise, this would be a tighter game than it is right now.
Yeah, it came up with a big goal line stand there started at the end of the first quarter, going into the second quarter, came up with the big stand. Defense, John, and the offense sputtered. The offense sputtered that first half, and the defense really did a good job of keeping this game stable, keeping this game under control until the offense got their roll.
All right, Donnie, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and take one last commercial break. And when we return, we should be set for kickoff of the second half of tonight's game. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now, take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa, Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
Snack like a beast, deep in the woods, from the trees to the streets. Came a furry legend with size 20 feet. Mr. Beast rolled in with the hunger so loud. Now they teaming up, the snack gods are proud. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, just show us how you snack. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, snack like a
What's up, guys?
Okay, we welcome you back here to Bentonville, where we're getting ready to start the second half of play. Bentonville on top, 21-7. John McElroy, Yanni Payne here with you. And Lee Summit will be kicking it away to the Bentonville Tigers. Folks, apologize. My voice has kind of left me here at halftime, so just got to play through it, Donnie.
That's right, John. Work through it. Bentonville back, and Broncos kickers had mostly touchbacks this year.
So the kick was away, and that will go into the end zone for the touchback. So Bentonville will start 1st and 10 from their own 20 here in the second half.
And the offense, John, got it going there the last 2 drives of the first half there in the second quarter, mainly based on the leg. We're using the legs of Chris Ficklin to set up the passing game. We'll see what Coach Washington's going to come up with here coming out of the halftime break.
Well, coming out of the break, they're going to go trip bunch receivers to the right side. Single receiver into the boundary. Ficklin in the backfield with Cole Schlepecki. Give's going to go to Ficklin. Ficklin trying to make his way through the defense. He'll pick up a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
And not a lot there that time for Chris. Trying to spread this defense out a little bit and give Chris some more running room.
Now Bentonville taking their time. Inside of 10 on the play clock. Ficklin will move to the left side of Slepecki. Now he'll go in motion. Slepecki, he's going to screen it out to Chris. That is complete. Ficklin breaks the first tackle, but he's going to lose a couple of yards, and it'll be 3rd and 11.
And those quick screens to the outside, John, Lee Summit has defended those very well tonight. This just is they are a fast, quick defense. And Bentonville's having a hard time getting the ball to the outside of this defense.
So 3rd, they're going to call it 11. Donnie, that looks more like 12, maybe 13. Yeah, 3rd and 12, now what they put up. Just underway here in the 3rd quarter play. Bentonville with a 14-point lead. Trying to find a way to move the chains. Slepecki is going to put Jack Dunn in motion. Now Slepecki's going to put some air under it. He's got a man. That's Conrad Schmidt. Conrad Schmidt at the 30, 20. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown, Bentonville. 82 yards. And the Bentonville Tigers have extended their lead 27-7.
John, we're going to see that a lot this year because there is so much focus on the 2 Arkansas commits, Blair Irvin and Daquan. Conrad's going to have single coverage like that a lot this season. This may be a breakout year for Conrad Schmitz, John.
Yeah, I had Conrad in class this morning, and I asked him if he was ready. Man, he looked confident, and for good reason right there. Kylie Sally on now to attempt the point after. Her kick is up, and it's good. So with 10:22 left to go.
You got a flag, John.
We
got
a flag. Hang on, we'll wait here just a moment, see what the flag's going to be.
It was the umpire that threw it again. Well, whatever it is, it looks like it's going to be assessed on the kickoff.
Okay, here's the official. So a personal foul, Donnie, called on Lee Summit North.
For hurdling. So that means that there was a guy that tried to jump over the center on the snap, and that is not allowed in high school football.
Donnie, look here in our monitor right here going out. This is one of the favorites of the students. The band, the percussion section gets over there. Man, it is a big time. You see the Golden Girls, the Men in Black. What a fun time at Tiger Stadium tonight.
Now because of the penalty, John, Bentonville will be kicking off from the Lee Summit 45. I think Puga might just kick this one out of the back of the end zone. We've seen how dangerous Lee Summit is.
We've always talked about this might be a tie. I don't think now, but yeah, where maybe you try an onside. But yeah, Puga's just going to kick that one into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And the Broncos will start 1st and 10 at their own 20. So 82 yards, Donnie, on 3rd down.
3rd and 12, probably not thinking, most people are not thinking go route down the sideline.
Well, and one of the things, as we watched last week, Lee Summit North play Mill Valley, they do like to get in a lot of man press coverage. And if you've got receivers that can beat them off the line of scrimmage, you're going to have that if you can connect. And Slepecki showed that he could. Okay, so Stephen Thomas now will hand it to Bryce Thompson. Big hole for Bryce Thompson. Started to his right, saw that hole back to the left.
Eli Pearson saved a touchdown there, John.
So 10-yard pickup on 1st down. That'll be a new fresh set of downs. Yeah, you see Eli Pearson right there. 1st and 10 Broncos. Thomas going to throw out to the right. That is complete to to William Ray.
One of those short, quick passes. He's very accurate on those. We have yet to see him really connect on a deep shot, though.
Again, 10 more yards, brings up another set of downs. Thomas gives to Thompson. And once again, Thompson finding some running room up the middle. 5'8", 172-pound junior. Tell you what, he is one good running back.
Yeah, came in averaging 110 yards a game so far in their first 3 games.
2nd and 5. Thomas going to go deep. He's got a man going down the middle, and that is going to be a touchdown. Looked like a blown coverage right there. Micah Neal streaking down the sidelines.
Yeah, cornerback stopped John thinking he was going to have safety help, and there was no one there.
So, easy throw and catch from Stephen Thomas to Micah Neal.
And Micah Neal's the one guy on this Lee Summit team that you do not want to lose track of, John.
And the extra point for Lee Summit, it is up. And, well, let's see. That's good. Okay, with 9:02 left to go here in the third quarter play, Bentonville 28, Lee Summit North 14. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see for yourself.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Okay, welcome back here to Bentonville, where Lee Summit North just scores on a big play to cut the Bentonville lead 14, 28-14. And see, they kick it away. And that is going to be taken at the 2-yard line. That is, who is that? Caden Brown, and Caden Brown's got some running room. Caden Brown streaking down the sidelines. What a nice return by number 14, Caden Brown.
I'm going to say he finally stepped out at the 43, Lee Summit 43, John.
Wow. Well, where the offense has kind of struggled there in the first half, Donnie, it's been an explosion here in the second half.
Big play after big play here so far.
So the Bentonville Tigers, they will start 1st and 10 from the Bronco 43-yard line. Bunch trips into the boundary. Single receiver out to the left side. Schlepecki awaits the snap. Schlepecki looks left, now looks back to his right, and that is to complete to Blair Irvin III. What a nice job that time, Donnie, by Cole Schlepecki, going through his progressions right there.
Yeah,
started left, came back to the right.
Yeah, we saw him checking, found Blair Irvin open.
Same formation. Play action. This one goes to Conrad Schmidt. He breaks a tackle, and Conrad Schmidt's going to pick up the first down and more. He'll be driven out of bounds at around the 28-yard line.
Bentonville going fast now, John.
Same formation, just flipped. Schlepecki going to find Conrad Schmidt all alone, wide open. Touchdown, Bentonville. Conrad Schmidt, 28 yards from Cole Schlepecki. And And the Bentonville Tigers regain their 20-point lead.
Well, John, offenses woke up at halftime for both teams.
Well, we thought this was going to be a defensive slugfest, but all of a sudden they're just touchdowns everywhere here in the second half. Kylie Sally on to attempt the point after. Her kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:36 left to go here in the third quarter of play, Bentonville 35, Lee Summit North 14. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Jack Links presents There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Welcome back to Bentonville. 35-14, Tigers on top, trying to go to 3-0 on the season. Pooja's kick is going to be taken at the 14-yard line. Return man reverses field back to the right side, but a host of Tigers there to stop him at around the 23-yard line.
Good coverage that time by the Tiger coverage team. Silas Brock on the tackle.
Well, Donnie, the Bentonville Tigers last season started 0-3, 3 straight losses to open the season. Now, you and I have been around this program enough to know that that opening 3 losses, I don't want to say it didn't mean anything, but they were playing good teams and ended up in the state title game. But, boy, what a start to the season right now for Bentonville, 2-0, and the way this defense is playing, if they can hold them right here, can go to 3-0 on the night. And looks like another flag has come out, maybe a little frustration coming out. I think that might be on Lee Summit North.
I believe you may be right, John.
But, yeah, 2-0 now in the season, and just about a quarter and a half away from going 3-0. But, you know, you heard Coach Jody Grant, head coach Jody Grant, saying to Camden Randall down there, gotta play all 24 minutes here in the second half. So that will be on the Lee Summit North Broncos, the penalty that is. It'll be half the distance to the goal, and that'll back the ball up inside the 15-yard line. They'll call it 2nd and 18. Stephen Thomas, he'll take the snap. He's going to throw to his left. It's complete to Mike Neal. Ball comes out, but they're going to say
they had already blown the whistle. Yeah,
you and I heard the whistle from up here, but hey, I like the alertness right there of that Tiger defense.
You could argue it was a quick whistle, but the whistle had already blown.
So it'll be 3rd and 7 now for the Broncos. Twin receivers split to the right, twin receivers to the left in formation. Thomas drops back. He's looking to throw, looking. He's going to go down the middle deep. He's got a man, and Tristan Brown right there. Tristan Brown breaks that one up. For a moment there, it looked like Micah Neal had a step, but Tristan Brown closed the gap, and it's going to be 4th down.
2 Lee Summit receivers ran into each other there too, John, both going for the ball. Ended up being a 4-man pile up there.
So 4th down and 7 for the Broncos. Ball spotted at the 26-yard line. Well, punter's got to kick it right there in front of the Bentonville student section.
Bad snap.
Wow, he was fortunate to get that one off.
And that one's going to take another roll.
Ends up being a really good kick down inside the 20, and it will roll out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
I want to know how he always gets it to go that forward roll on the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I got to say, it doesn't look real impressive coming off his foot, but, you know, he gets about 30 yards in the air and then about an additional 20, 25 yards of roll.
Good job by the punter on.
Looks a lot like my golf game.
Good job by the punter there, John. Also fielding that ball rolled back to him. Good job fielding it and getting the kick off.
Really was. Especially, you know, he was right in front of a very ruckus student section for Bentonville tonight, and so showed some calm under pressure right there. Okay, Cole Slepecki now will lead the Bentonville offense, and he's going to play action to Ficklin, throw complete to Blair from the third, and the ball comes out, and I think Lee Summit's going to get the football right here, Donnie. Yeah, sure will. On just kind of a little screen pass, he cut back in, and as he twisted and was hit, lost hold of the football, and the Broncos are going to have excellent field position here on the turnover. Folks, once again, I apologize. My voice left at halftime, and but sure do enjoy being out here on a Friday night here with my Bentonville Tigers.
Well, John, the defense has to go right back out there and see if they can come up with another stop here when they've been put in a bad situation.
So Thomas, your quarterback, Thompson, the running back in the backfield. He puts a man in motion over to the left side of the formation. Give goes to Thompson. Thompson getting around the edge. He's going to be driven out of bounds at around the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Pistol formation. Thomas, and he is going to be sacked. Wow, Will Newman, along with, who was that? Garrett, is that Garrett Wolf?
That was Ethan Hoffman, John.
Okay, Ethan Hoffman, number 97, and then Will Newman right there, number 67.
And Garrett Wolf also.
Yeah, Garrett Wolf was in there. Ethan Hoffman. So a loss of about 5 yards there. It'll be 3rd and 11. Thomas drops straight back, and he is going to be hit as he throws.
I think it's going to be completed. Yep.
Touchdown, Lee Summit. That was number 4, William Ray. And give Stephen Thomas a lot of credit. He was drilled right as he released the ball, but was able to find Will Ray in the end zone. Well, still a lot of time left in this one, Donnie. 6 minutes, 2 seconds left to go, third quarter play. And the extra point attempt is up. And it is good. So 6:02 left to go here in the third quarter. Tigers on top, 35-21. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Welcome back here to Bentonville. 35-21, Bentonville on top. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. As this one will sail into the end zone. Good kick by that young Silas Seabolt. Kicking into the end zone for the touchback. And Donnie Bentonville's offense really come to life, but so has that offense for Lee Summit North.
And the offense is going to have to go back out there, take care of the ball this drive, and go answer this touchdown. Get a 3-score lead back.
So it looks like that's going to be Conrad Schmidt split over into the boundary. 3 receivers on the right side of the formation. Schlepecki is going to hand to Ficklin. Ficklin finds some running room over the left side. Pick up a 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and 6. There you see Chris getting up off the pile. Blairman third. Daquan Prevost and Jack Dunn. They'll set up to the right side of the formation. Schlepecki looks to his right. Now he's going to shovel pass to Chris Ficklin. It's kind of a neat little wrinkle right there, Donnie.
Nice pickup, get the first down.
Yeah, this is it's kind of a point in the ball game right here, Donnie, where you really, really like having a back like Chris Ficklin. Run a little time off this clock. Give goes once again to Ficklin. He's going to push his way across the 40. It almost looks like they got his face mask there at the end. I didn't see a flag come out. But they're going to give him forward progress, surely to the 40-yard line, and bring up 2nd and short.
They're going to say he got to the 41.
This time Prevost and Dunn and Irvin III, they'll split to the left side. Schmidt, he splits wide to the right. Prevost comes in motion. He's going to take it on the jet sweep. He'll cut in. A nice run that time, but Daquan Prevost.
John, if he'd have had a little more room there to turn that up, that would have been a big play.
First and 10 Bentonville, right at midfield. Schlepecki gives to Ficklin. And
nothing there that time.
Yeah. Play was designed to kind of an inside zone right there. Chris tried to bounce it out and nowhere to go. Lost a yard on the play. Play action. Pass complete to Prevost. Prevost trying to find some running room. Looks like he gets back just beyond the original line of scrimmage where it'll be 3rd down.
John, these screen passes to the outside, if the receiver doesn't get it and go, Lee Summit is just so fast. They're getting out there, holding those plays that we've seen big gains on all year. They're keeping them short.
And now it looks like we've got a player for Lee Summit. Now looks, Donnie, to me that looks probably like a cramp. He just kind of went down as he was walking back towards the defensive huddle. Good shot there of our Spirit squads, men in black. Big shout out to Tracy Kaufman, Stephanie McDowell, Holly Howard, Kaylee Grisham, they do such a great job. Their spirit squads, there's our students there. They get here early. They stand the whole game. And, Donnie, they practice the cheers all week long, and it is just a fun time for these students, as it should be here at Tiger Stadium. Okay. Looks like the player from Lee Summit North is going to be okay. That's good news. So now it's going to be 3rd and 9. As Slepecki gets set. He's going to roll to his left. Slepecki got his eyes downfield. He's got a man. That is complete. That's to Blair Irvin III. Irvin III breaks a tackle, cuts in at the 20, and Irvin III will have the first down and much more down to the 16-yard line of the Broncos.
Good run after the catch that time by Blair Irvin III, John.
Well, and what a job by Cole Slepecki as he's rolling to his left to find Blair Irvin open in the middle of the field. This time, give goes to Ficklin up the middle. Ficklin stays on his feet, gets just inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of about 6 or 7 on first down. You know, going into this game, Donnie, Chris Ficklin averaging a little over 6.2 yards a carry. And, I mean, you can see why right there on that run.
Yep. Hey, bringing in Cam Mead, John, for this Wildcat formation. And
look, Julian Grundy and
Lee Summit took a timeout again, John.
Okay. Hey, let's go ahead and take a quick one with him. We'll be back in just a moment on Go Bentonville Tiger. All right, folks, we're back. Sorry we had some technical difficulties here on our streaming computer, but hopefully we are back with you. So looked like Bentonville got in the end zone. Slepecki now dropping back to pass. Throws a screen to Chris Ficklin. Ficklin inside the 10, Ficklin inside the 5. And Chris Ficklin's going to get down close to the goal line, just stopped short. But while we were away, looked like Cameron Thornton Mead got into the end zone, but a penalty negated what looked to be a touchdown. And go ahead, Donnie.
Bentonville got called for a holding call and backed him up. So now it's 3rd and goal. I think Jody's running the clock down here, and he's going to take a timeout, John. So Jody just called the timeout. 34 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. So Bentonville taking a timeout there to think about what they want to do from the 1-yard line. Sorry, from the 2-yard line. 3rd down and goal to go from the 2. And okay. Bentonville's taking a timeout.
Yeah, let's go ahead and keep it right here for just a moment, Donnie. And so, yeah, 3rd down and goal. Bentonville up 35-21, and would like to put a little more distance between the Broncos. And, wow, offense really getting going. Cole Slepecki putting up some big passing numbers here in the second half. But, you know, all of this, Donnie, was sparked, I think, at the end of the first half, with Chris Ficklin getting the run game going for Bentonville.
Absolutely, John. Sparked it. Now, since he had the big runs on that second touchdown, Lee Summit is having to focus more on the running game, and the play-action passing game is working very well for Bentonville. Plus, they're hitting quick screens, and they've got this Lee Summit defense off balance right now.
Okay, so here we go. Cam Thornton Mead lines up. He'll take the direct snap, and Thornton Mead's trying to get into the end zone. He's going to be stopped at around the 1.
Yeah, they've seen that play a bunch now, John. They were ready for it that time. Maybe go ahead and hand the ball off to Chris It looks like Bentonville's leaving the offense out there.
And they're going to let the clock roll out here.
And take it to the fourth quarter.
And you see the final seconds of the third quarter rolling off here. Bentonville is going to take a 14-point lead into the fourth quarter. So let's go ahead and take a commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now, take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa, Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
All right, we're back here in Bentonville. Looks like it is karaoke time here at Tiger Stadium. We got the Jumbotron, got the karaoke going, and you can see the students right there singing along. 35-21, and as the Bentonville Tigers come out of the timeout, it is going to be 4th and goal to go.
And that Wildcat formation again, John.
On the 1 yard line. And Thornton Meade, he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bentonville. Cam Thornton Meade on the first play of the fourth quarter.
That time, John, they did not bring Chris across in motion. A little different look, and there was a hole that time for Cam.
And the extra point attempt is up, and it is good. So with 11:56 left to go in the ball game, Bentonville 42, Lee Summit North 21. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Snack like a beast, deep in the woods, from the trees to the streets. Came a furry legend with size 20 feet. Mr. Beast rolled in with a hunger so loud. Now they teaming up. The snack gods are proud. Snack like a beast. Welcome to the pack. Extreme protein. Just show us how you snack. Snack like a beast. Welcome to the pack. Extreme protein. Snack like a.
What's up, guys?
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see for yourself.
We welcome you back here to Bentonville, where it's 42-21 now. Tigers on top. Gio Puga kicks it away, and that is going to be taken at the 5 yard line. Yeah, flag comes in. Donnie, what'd you see there?
There was definitely a block in the back on that one, John. Now we've got a little scrum going on here. So there may be one referee's hatless. He threw his flag. There was a clear block in the back. Now there was a little bit of wrestling match, and the side judge's hat is off too, so that means he's thrown all of his flags and his hat for another penalty. We'll see what they sort out. There was a very clear block in the back. So depending on the call here, he might walk off. We might see him walk off the block in the back, and then if the penalty was on Bentonville, they'll walk 15 yards forward. Yeah, so they walked off the block in the back on Lee Summit, and then they walked off the 15-yard penalty on Bentonville. So Lee Summit's going to get the ball about where they would have had it anyway without all the penalties. The bad thing is Lee Summit, Lee Summit only gets half the distance because of where it was located, but Bentonville gets the full 15 yards.
And Donnie, I feel like this is the point in the broadcast where the fans have to pull out a slide rule to figure out how to assess this thing.
I think the referees did too, John. You go backwards half the distance and forward 15, and it's going to be set down on the 23, it looks like. 24.
Too many infractions involved there for me. Okay, here we go. Stephen Thomas going to hand it to Bryce Thompson. Thompson's going to try to find some room over the left side. He won't against that stingy Bentonville defense. And Donnie, right now into the fourth quarter, this becomes a situation with a 21-point lead. Lee Summit North right now, they're going to need to find some sort of sense of urgency. And Stephen Thomas kind of talking to Micah Neal right there. Thomas going to throw over the middle. That is complete to Micah Neal. So whatever conversation they had, they were on the same page there.
Yeah, you got it. That is the receiver that you've got to look for if you're Bentonville. That's their go-to guy.
Okay, 1st and 10 Broncos. Thomas looks to his right. He's being chased. That's Eli Pearson.
They got him down
and
finally.
Robbie Dubray comes in there to finish him off. Boy, Eli Pearson looks like he was shot out of a rocket.
John, we talked about it. It's their quarterback, he's 6'3", 205. And it took Eli everything he had in him to hold him there, and then Dubray cleans it up.
Yeah, Robbie Dubray coming in there. Okay, it'll be 2nd down, call it 20. Bryce Thompson gets the carry. Thompson's going to work his way across the 35. He's going to be about 2 yards short of the original line of scrimmage.
Gain 9 yards. It's third down, Broncos.
And it's going to be 3rd and 12, they'll call it. Bunch trips to the left side. And whistles blow. It was a low snap.
We're going to get a false start before the bad snap.
I'll tell you what, that works against Bentonville because that was a bad snap. Possible Bentonville could have got on that one.
It's going to back it up now to 3rd and 17 again.
See big Ethan Hoffman in there. Looks like he's calling out the defensive play.
Now Bentonville's got that look where they've only rushed 2 defensive ends and they've dropped everyone else back in coverage.
Braxton Rupert, he's going to come off the edge right there.
They brought 2 guys off the edge.
Yep. And it's intercepted. That's Evan Mall, number 6. Evan Mall's going to carry it to the 40. He's going to be inside the 30 and finally be driven out of bounds at around the 26-yard line. What a nice play by Evan Mall.
Read the quarterback's eyes, John, and was able to come across and get that interception.
Yeah, I tell you, it was I think it was Braxton Rupert who carried it in on the punt return for the first score of the game. He was bringing pressure off the edge, but when the running back flared out of the backfield, he immediately went with the running back. Stephen Thomas had to go over the middle, and Evan Mall just read it, Donnie. Great play. Well, now that you feel kind of like with 9:14 left to go in the ball game, the Bentonville Tigers can just kind of finish it off right here. So Slepecki, he's going to throw to Ficklin.
Oh, Chris dropped it.
Chris drops that one. I'll tell you what, there was a little extracurricular there after the drop. Things have gotten pretty chippy here in the second half, Donnie. So 2nd and 10 now. Watch Conrad Schmidt over there on the right side. He's got single coverage. Ficklin's going to get the carry up the middle. They'll give him the 25, but no more.
Chris Ficklin on the carry, tackle made by Bryce Davis.
3rd down and 9. Donnie, I would not be surprised if they come out in that same formation here on 3rd and 9. Conrad Schmidt over there is singled up with their defender. He's pressed coverage on him, see if he can get Conrad loose. And they're showing pressure. Slepecki, he's going to step up. Flag is thrown. Slepecki's going to slide at about the 11. Well, that's exactly what they were trying to do, Donnie. They were going to see if they could get it to Conrad Schmidt, but and looks like Devin Lapua for Bentonville is going to be flagged for the holding call right there.
Yeah, usually you see a scrum there and you see the white hat throw his flag right in the middle of it. That's not usually a good thing for the offense. Let's see what we have in the playbook for 3rd and 19.
Well, kind of like 3rd down a little while ago, back in the 3rd quarter, 82 yards for a touchdown.
It'll be okay.
Slepecki rolls to his left. He's looking downfield. He's going to set his feet. Now he's going to come back to the right, and he's going to fire that one incomplete. Pass was intended for Daquan Prevost.
That was dangerous, John. Coming all the way back like that. That ball, he's lucky that one was not intercepted.
Yeah, that ball stayed in the air for quite a while. So 4th down.
They're leaving the offense out there.
Yeah, you're at the 35-yard line of the Broncos. I mean, too long for a field goal, really. Yeah, unless maybe Cole's going to try to quick kick this. Empty set. Now he's going to throw. Steps up in the pocket.
Oh, he's got a lot of room.
Yeah, he's got a lot of running room now.
There, yeah.
He's going to slide, and I tell you, that is a smart play. He didn't gain the 1st down. It'll be a turnover on downs, Donnie, but that is a smart play by Cole Slepecki to go ahead and slide. He understands there's a lot of season left, and he could have ran into those guys and tried to make a 1st down, but you've got a 21-point lead. That's just a good play by Cole Slepecki.
That is good situational awareness there.
Just
get what you can get. You moved them back 20 yards further down the field, slide down, put that defense back out there that's been playing well.
So on the first play here, as the Broncos take over, they're going to hand it to Bryce Thompson.
Bryce Thompson on the carry, attack was made by Garrett Wolf.
Garrett Wolf in there on the stop for Bentonville. 7 minutes, 40 seconds.
6 yards.
Pistol formation. Stephen Thomas now looking over the defense. He'll drop back. Now he'll be flushed out to his right. Now he's trying to find somewhere to go, and that is Ethan Hoffman running him down from behind.
And we got a flag on our sideline here.
Oh, boy. How about that speed by Ethan Hoffman?
Right, John?
Okay. Looks like maybe that was an illegal shift is what they were calling.
Yeah, they're talking to
asking
Jody.
if he wants to decline it.
Yep. So almost got back. Or did he get back to the original line of scrimmage there? But it's going to bring it. Sorry, John.
At 3rd and 7 now. Thomas looking. Throws. Intercepted. That's number 13, Connor Davis. And Connor Davis gets in on the fun tonight. Once again, Donnie, defender right there just reading the quarterback's eyes. And Connor Davis now with an interception. Donnie, what is that, the 3rd or 4th turnover on the night?
I believe that's 3 interceptions.
Yeah, it is 3 interceptions.
And I think they haven't lost a fumble. So I think
Okay.
three interceptions for the defense tonight. Bentonville's lost a fumble.
And this time the Tigers, they're going to send over the 3rd, DeQuan Prevost and Jack Dunn out to the right side. Conrad Schmidt into the boundary.
James Pratt in the backfield with Cole.
Schlepecki gives to Pratt. Pratt finds a little crease. He's going to get inside the 20. We'll see a good picture of Cole right there and James Pratt. Cole Schlepecki, senior quarterback. I'll tell you, this young man, heart of a Tiger right there.
Looking at the play clock, making sure he gets as much time off of it as he can.
And Schlepecki once again gives to Pratt. Big hole over the left side. Pratt will move his way forward for a few yards. And now under 6 minutes left to go in the ball game. 21-point lead, Donnie, and you got to think Bentonville's on its way to 3-0 to start the season. And 3, Donnie, if they can finish this one off tonight, which I expect they will, but this will be 3 really impressive wins to start the season.
That's right, John. This group came in ranked number 2 in Missouri right now.
Blitz coming. Schlepecki going to throw to the end zone. He's got a man and just overthrows Jack Dunn. Jack Dunn had a step on his defender right there, and I think Schlepecki got hit there a little late. He's talking to the white hat official. And it looks like Gio Puga will come on to attempt. Let's see what will be a 36-yard field goal. Ball will be spotted on the left hash. Puga kicking toward the north end zone here at Tiger Stadium. Snap is back. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 5:19 left to go here in the fourth quarter, Bentonville on top, 45-21. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Jack Links presents There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. 5:19 left to go in the ball game. Tigers in command, 45-21. John McElroy, Donnie Payne here with you.
John, they've switched returners. They are going to try to get number 0, Josiah Robinson, this kickoff, and it's going to go to him.
So Robinson will take it at about the 7-yard line. He'll make his way across the 20. He'll be down the sidelines. He's going to be knocked out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it.
Gio making the tackle there, John. He's going to get it all the way back to the 40-yard line. Robinson is a weapon in the return game. I mean, that another over 30-yard return right there.
Okay, so the Broncos will bring their offense on the field. They'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 40 with 5:09 left to go. Down by 24 points. Thomas will put a man in motion to the right side of the formation. He'll drop back. He's looking to fire deep, goes downfield, and that is going to be incomplete. A little contact there, but not enough to draw the flag. That pass was intended for Kavion Roberts. Johnny, what do you think about the play of this Bentonville secondary?
Secondary's been good tonight, John. Three interceptions, has done a good job.
Yeah, they've been good all season. This is, I tell you, this defense, they're going to be exciting to watch all season. A goal line stand tonight, 3 interceptions. It's Thomas going to throw to the left side. Oh, he got his man right there, number 4. That's Will Ray. That's his go-to receiver.
Evan Mall, John, tried to jump the route, missed it, and then no one was behind him.
And Thomas now running to his right, and he's going to fire. That is incomplete. That was intended for Aaron McIntosh. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Good pressure that time, John, making making Thomas move off his spot. Not able to make the accurate throw on the run.
Okay, on 2nd and 10 now at the Tiger 38. Thomas looking to throw downfield. He's looked like he had a man. That was McIntosh, the intended receiver, but Mason Meyer right there on the spot along with Evan Mall,
John,
and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Let's give Mason Meyer there credit. He pulled up. He could have hit that receiver, and he would have been flagged for hitting a defenseless receiver. Good job pulling off that when he saw it was going to be incomplete.
So 3rd and 10 now for the Broncos. Well, no question at this point. They're in 4-down territory. Bentonville showing pressure. They come off the edge. Don't quite get there. Pass is complete out to the right side to Will Ray.
Looks like he's got the 1st down. Yeah,
and that is going to be enough to move the chains. Ball will be spotted right at the 25-yard line of Bentonville. Looks like we may have a few new Tigers in there, Donnie. Donnie, we've got 71 on our roster, but no name beside it. But there's a 71 playing for Bentonville right now. Thomas, he's flushed out to the left side. Eli Pearson coming on. Pass is caught.
Yeah, say complete.
Oh, in.
They're
saying that was complete to Aaron McIntosh. That'll move the chains once again. It'll be 1st and 10 Broncos. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the ball game. Thomas, he's going to throw over the middle. That's going to be complete to Will Ray.
gain of 6 yards. Second down and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Thomas again. Tried to get a. He looked left, tried to come back to his right. Couldn't make the connection. Looks like a.
There was a collision there in the end zone. Bentonville Tiger was down, but he's up on his feet now.
But I can't see who that is. Yeah, that's McIntosh, yeah.
Well, for Bentonville, it's Tristan Brown that's coming over to the sideline, John. He was the one that they collided.
They collided, yeah. So the training staff for Lee Summit, they are out there tending to Aaron McIntosh. Certainly hope he's going to be okay. And see, some of the students have left for the night, Donnie, but we still have a lot of students here celebrating what will be another Tiger victory. Now, after the injury timeout, Lee Summit's going to have it 3rd down, 3rd and 4 on the 5-yard line.
John, watching some of this Fayetteville Texas High game. Texas High is leading Fayetteville 42-29 in the 4th quarter. Here we're ready to go.
And Thomas's pass to the end zone is going to be incomplete, but a flag is coming out, and they will get Evan Mall for pass interference. So, Donnie, where would they spot that at the 1?
No, this is high school. It'll be just half the distance.
Half the distance, okay.
And it still will be 3rd down. Pass interference is no longer a automatic 1st down. So it'll be 3rd down and 1, it looks like, for the 1st down. Yeah, that rule was changed a few years ago where pass interference is no longer an automatic 1st down.
Okay, 3rd and short. Give goes to Bryce Thompson.
He's in.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Looked like number 96 for Bentonville, Curran McCauley, may have had a shot at him, but Donnie, I think Curran kind of grabbed onto the back of those shoulder pads, and had he not let go, it probably would have flagged him for a horse collar right there. So the Broncos get into the end zone with 3 minutes, 43 seconds left to go in the ball game. And they're awaiting the extra point attempt. And the kick is up, and it is good. So with 3:43 left to go in the ball game, Bentonville on top, 45-28. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a joy to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Okay, welcome back here to Bentonville. And during the timeout there, after the score, there was a roughing the kicker penalty on the extra point attempt by Bentonville, so the Broncos are going to get to move it up quite a ways, Donnie. And you and I were talking during the break. You got to think at this point now with the lead at 17, Broncos probably try an onside kick.
Yeah.
You know, felt like the game was in hand, still do, but the Broncos were able to come up with an onside kick right here. Still over 3.5 minutes left to go in the game.
And they're setting up for the onside kick.
Oh, no question. And kick is in the air.
It took
and
a
ball.
high hop. I think 13 for Bentonville got on it, John.
That's Connor Davis.
That ball did what you wanted it to do. It hit that end, and it took a high hop, and I thought it had gotten over Connor's head, but he did a good job getting that hand up, coming down with it.
Well, and big play on special teams right there by Bentonville. But, Donnie, 3 minutes, 41 seconds left to go. Sure would like to go ahead and close this one out. Move the chains, force Lee Summit North to take some timeouts. They have 2 timeouts remaining here. For this one, you want to go ahead and close this one out and get out of here tonight. Okay, Slepecki now. Looks over the defense. 1st and 10. Takes a snap. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin's going to bounce it out to the left side. Ficklin's got the edge and
what a
stays
good job.
in bounds. You saw it, Donnie. I know exactly what you're going to say.
He got to the sideline, and he realized he wanted to stay in bounds. He just kind of sat down in bounds to make sure that clock kept running.
So clock will stop momentarily as the chains are moved. Once they reset, you can see they've started the clock. And Tigers will be content just to continue to milk the clock. Donnie, I'm a little surprised Lee Summit maybe he's not. They may call timeout after this play if Bentonville doesn't pick up the first down. 5 on the play clock. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin finding some running room over the right side. He breaks through. He cuts back to his left. Chris Ficklin, and look at him once again get down, understanding the situation.
Yes, nice job.
And
Slid
look,
down
first one to greet him there, 20 yards downfield, is quarterback Cole Slepecki. And Chris going to come over to the sidelines and get a well-deserved breather.
And if Lee Summit's wanting to use a timeout after a short gain, Chris said, no, thank you. I'll just keep the clock running.
That'll be James Pratt now in the backfield behind Cole Slepecki. Give goes to Pratt, and Pratt is bottled up. Wow, who is that? Tell you what,
Number
that
71.
is a big guy right there, number 71. Marcel Reed.
6'2", 315.
Wow.
He just put his big old arms around James, and that was the end of that run for Mr. Pratt. We got it. Going to say he lost a couple yards on that one.
Clock now inside of 2 minutes.
Lee Summit, John, they're not going to use their timeouts here. They are waving the white flag essentially here.
2nd and call it 13. Pratt gets the carry, breaks through. Pratt inside the 20, stays on his feet inside the 15. And he almost kept his balance to get into the end zone.
I think that's going to be a first down, though.
That will be a first down, and more importantly, that'll keep the clock moving.
Yeah.
And Donnie right now looks like Bentonville can just run this out. So, wow, what a night here in Bentonville to cap off the non-conference portion of this schedule. And the Bentonville Tigers will go to 3-0 on the season. Donnie, I'll tell you what, that Conway game 2 weeks ago, I don't know about you, but to me it seemed forever until we got back out on the field tonight.
Right.
I was so looking forward to tonight, but it just seemed like it took forever to get back to action. And Tigers started a little slow on offense tonight, but boy, Chris Ficklin at the end of the first half gave him a spark, and the offenses looked really good. Cole Slepecki and Conrad Schmidt hooked up a couple of times. Daquan Prevost with the touchdown pass. It's been a fun night.
A good night. Well, Bentonville not going into the victory formation here. They're going to run the play again.
And thing is Summit North has timeouts. I doubt they would use them, but Slepecki now with 5 on the play clock. Got to think this will be the last play of the game. Handoff goes to Pratt, and Pratt is going to stay in bounds. And the last 5 seconds are going to tick off of the clock. And your Bentonville Tigers have started the season 3-0. And what a job by head coach Jody Grant and this staff to prepare this team for this Lee Summit North team tonight.
Yeah, John, good. First half, really strong defense. Second half, we thought, but then the Lee Summit had figured some things out on offense. They scored 2 quick touchdowns there in the third quarter, but then the defense clamped back down, only allowing those 2 touchdowns in the third quarter.
Well, a big night for the Bentonville Tigers, winning here 45-28. Now, Donnie, we see the teams meeting there at midfield. Next week, the Bentonville Tigers will open 7A West conference play, and they will travel to Harbor Wildcat Stadium to take on the Harbor Wildcats. And what a night that's going to be. The resurgent Harbor Wildcats under the direction this year of head coach Aaron Dannenhauer.
That's right, John. If you guys have not seen, Harbor beat a really good Farmington team. They lost a close game to Broken Arrow. But then the game that surprised everyone last week, Greenwood scored and had to go for 2 to beat Harbor. They beat them 43-42. Harbor put up 42 points against Greenwood, and it's been a long time since anyone scored that many points on that Greenwood team.
That's right. And, Coach Dannenhauer's got the team believing down there, and that's going to be a great opener for the conference season next week as Bentonville will travel down to Wildcat Stadium. And, folks, just a programming note, we're going to be back on the air at 6:45 next Friday night live from Wildcat Stadium in Springdale as the Bentonville Tigers will take on the Harbor Wildcats. Well, before we go, I'd like to say thank you to my live stream crew tonight. Always say couldn't do this without them. Sanjay Sanjit up here on the computer here, Bree McCleary, Nadia Nair, Yori Ayula, I'm sorry, Yori, I'll get that right, Chloe Comstock, Josh Amadei, Julia Latenzio, Beverly Harrington, and Camden Randall. What a great job these young folks have done tonight to bring you Bentonville Tiger football. So that's going to do it, and for my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne, I'm John McElroy saying so long, everyone, as the Bentonville Tigers emerge victorious tonight, 45-28 over Lee Summit North.